So these are the not that, but that and that and that. You can see the seed, the apple seed. Can you see that? The apple seed is still on that. And that's an apple. And I think that might be an apple too. But these are those apples that I planted that were out of the apple, the Granny Smith apple that we bought at the grocery store. Now, I don't know if these are GMOs or if they gave them some kind of growth enhancer, and so that's why the seeds were growing inside the apple. I'm not sure. But I wanted to plant them just to see if they would, continue to grow, and they are. Some of the other seeds that I've planted aren't coming up yet. I think, I'm not sure if something's been into this or there's something there growing. I'm not sure, but I planted acorns, and what else did we plant? We planted acorns, walnuts. English walnuts is what we planted. And I don't see any of them coming up yet. Let's see. I put some in here in the greenhouse, but I don't see anything coming up out of the ground there yet. The fig tree that I cut off is growing, so it will have roots on it. And there's that ripe fig. My daughter's been waiting on it, so I'll have to let her know that it's ripe and ready for her to come and get. So, and dragon fruit's growing like crazy. That one's growing. Kind of stopped. I think I need to cut that one piece off and probably replant it. That top piece there, I think I need to replant it because it quit growing. But all these young ones are growing. These here I've got to get in pots too. So, and the avocado tree is growing. It's getting new leaves. That one over there has new leaves. My greenhouse is pretty much like a jungle right now. I don't know if you can see, but look at how big those lemons are getting already. There's one back there. And the oranges are even bigger, but I can't even get back to where the oranges are. And we have a frog in our greenhouse, which is good. He was croaking in here just a few minutes ago. And then I opened up the door, he quit. But he's in here. I've seen him on the avocado tree, and I've seen him on the fig tree, and I've seen him on the lemon tree. So he's been wandering around quite a bit in here. I've even seen him on the grape, which I need to get this grape outside. But I put some grape in the ground here, hoping that it would start rooting so that we could cut these. My daughter wants to get some cuttings off these grapes. But you can see grapes are just going crazy. That's from this grape here. And I keep water in here. I keep it in here for several reasons. For like at night, so the humidity, because once it gets warm, humidity would come up and put some humidity into the greenhouse. Look at that lemon there. There's a nice lemon there too. And this tree is just loaded with lemons. I just can't get to all of them. I mean, they're everywhere, and they're kind of hidden amongst the limbs and the leaves. But there are lots of them. And this is that lime tree, and look at how it has grown. And look at the little tiny limes that are on it. See the little tiny lime? See if I can't. There we go. You can see the lime there. So there's little limes all over it. Yeah, it's getting huge too. And this is a lemon tree. And I believe there's a bunch of lemons on it too. Yeah, right there, some lemons. So we have lots of lemons. Gonna have lots of lemons. And lots of oranges. There's lots of oranges back there, but I just can't get that far back right now. I've got to come in here and... But you can see how this lime tree here, or orange tree here, is growing since I cut all the old oranges off of it, the small little buds off of it. And you can see how this orange is growing. Now, it wouldn't have done this if I'd have left those little oranges on it, but I had to do that so this would grow. But you can see how it's starting to really grow. I mean, it's getting a lot of new growth on it. So yeah. And my stevia is still growing back there. And here's the basil, and it's kind of hidden. And that's my daughter wants me to get some ladybugs, so because we have something that's eating on our basil. Frogs should take care of that, you'd think, but I don't know. Maybe I need to get some more frogs. These frogs here that are around the house here are actually, I think they're tree frogs. And a couple of years back, probably 4 years ago, when we had our heavy snows and stuff, had an area in the driveway that just, the water would stay pretty much through the summer. And so the tadpoles and stuff were in there. And so that's where a lot of these frogs came from, is from that. Because I brought once the frogs got pretty good size, I brought them over here and put them around in here, around the plants and stuff, and in the plants. So that's why we have them. So, but I need to get some more frogs. Need to go down to the river and get some more frogs. But yeah, I wish you could see him, because like I say, I've seen him a few times in here, you know, on the plants and stuff. So, but I don't see him right now. He was, where was he? Was he in this? He was either in this or in that. In here, when I watered, I saw him moving around, but I don't see him now. But see how this lemon tree is putting on all kinds of new growth too, as well. Yeah. So our little jungle is doing quite well. No, there's no snakes in here, although I wouldn't mind. Snakes don't bother me. Spiders, on the other hand, bother me. But snakes, frogs, lizards, mice, rats, horned toads, lizards, none of that stuff bothers me. Snakes don't bother me, except for when they start rattling, and then I might get a little nervous then. But as long as I keep my distance, I'm okay. They can leap out half their body size. Rattlesnakes can. So if they're like a 4 foot, they can lunge out about 2.5 feet, somewhere in there. So yeah, they can lunge out pretty far. So if you keep a wide berth around them, you'll be safe. And just listen. No, they won't make any sound in the brush or anything when they're slithering through the brush. They won't make any sound. So you just have to keep your eyes open. But like I said, there's no snakes in here. If there was, it wouldn't bother me. But there is a frog. I wish I could show you the frog. But maybe next time he'll be somewhere. Because he was just in here when I was outside showing the apple seeds. He was in here going, rip it, rip it, rip it. So, yeah, he's in here. And I also have a couple outside, too. So, but there's those apples. Those are from the Granny Smith apple that was growing. The seeds were growing inside of it. I'll have to water this again. It dries out pretty quick out here in the sun. And I'm hoping all these acorns and stuff start coming up pretty soon. Anyway, we'll see you again soon.